So what the future holds for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, we can only kind of extrapolate a few pieces of detail out there that we know of what's in development. Black Widow, Eternals, Black Panther sequel seems to be on the horizon, but they don't exactly have a pinpointed date. Guardians of the Galaxy, and of course Spider-Man. Many of the other properties are pretty much left to be a mystery. Is there going to be an Ant-Man 3? Is there going to be a Doctor Strange 2? We don't really know yet, and we don't have any confirmation of the sorts. So recently, when Marvel Studios' Kevin Feige was directly asked, what is the future and the driving force of the MCU and Phase 4 considering Black Panther, Spider-Man, The Wasp, and now Captain Marvel is going to be coming in? He said, and I quote, "It's very important. I mean, all the things you see throughout Phase 1 and 2, and now through much of Phase 3, the new characters always are important going forward in driving and shaping the future of the MCU." So more or less here, what he's telling everybody that's listening to this or that read this, he wants you to know that, like I've said before, things have to change. The future of the MCU depends on new properties and new ways to be able to sell new content and new characters to various people. Because, believe it or not, somebody's first comic book movie was Ant-Man. Some kid out there, that was his first exposure to the MCU or to even comic books, and Ant-Man might be his favorite character. Someone's first character is going to be Captain Marvel. Someone's first might have been Doctor Strange, and they'll gravitate towards these characters. Essentially what he's saying is, you look at Phase 1 and Phase 2, the characters that were in there today are much less relevant than they were when they first started, because these characters have to get phased out so people don't get bored of them, and you have to put new characters in. So Black Panther, Spider-Man, The Wasp, Captain Marvel, that's your future right there, because current generations of kids that are going and seeing these movies are getting to know these characters. Us older generations are always going to have the movies we grew up with, but they also have the movies that they have to grow up with, and we can't force feed them the same thing over and over, which is pretty much what hurts some other franchises out there in Hollywood. I mean, yeah, we can always get new versions of the same thing, but you get bored of it. That's why Ninja Turtles doesn't seem to work. That's why many people were shocked when Justice League starring Batman and Superman didn't perform very well. It's human nature to want new things, and Marvel's given it to everybody.